Hey, it's Tim. And today is hike day. And tomorrow is hike day. There's something weird up there, so sorry. And tomorrow is hike day. I'm here in the beautiful mountains, in the wilderness, in the mountains, where I'm still near the road, so I hear cars, but I'm gonna go out, enjoy some beautiful, peaceful time overnight. One-nighter, backpacking trip. We'll call it, I'm kind of just gonna call it camping, but it is backpacking. I brought my backpack, and it has everything I need in it, my food, my shelter, my warmth, because it is fall now and it's getting cooler here in the wilderness, in the mountains, and it's getting cooler, so I don't know, it's supposed to be in the 30s, low 30s, I think. But the other big deal about this trip right now, this time, is if you watch my last video, I've got a new backpack to try out, and I'm testing today the Gossamer Gear Fast Kumo. I like fast packs. I am not in a hurry. I do not want to run. I just enjoy the comfort and the way they carry. So if you watch the last video, I loaded up this backpack to show what would fit in it, because that's always a big deal for me, what fits in the backpack. And now I'm wearing it. It's on my back. We're walking along the trail, and well, I'm hoping you'll join me. I'm hoping you'll join me if you want to learn more about this fast pack, because I tried to find videos all over the place and there really isn't much. This is the Kumo. I liked my Kumo before. I had one before, but I can't remember why I got rid of it. I think I just found something else I like. I don't know. With me, backpacks are kind of like, I don't know. I can never find the right one, so hopefully this one will be good. But the ultimate thing here is that I am comparing the Kumo to my Volpe Fastpack 30, which I like very, very much. And so we'll be talking about that as we hike today and tomorrow. The differences, pros, cons, blah, 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 blah. All right, so hopefully I don't forget about any of that. And we do that. So let's walk with me. Let's go. Here we go. We're hiking. Trail's getting thick. A little overgrown here. Here's my shadow. Hi, shadow. I'm walking along here, I just kind of realizing how close the tops of these are. If you had like a taller bottle or a straw or something, you could just slurp right out of there. I think that's probably why, not being a runner, I think that's probably why it's designed like that. Do you think? Do you think? So I could just get a drink right there. I think that's why it's like that. Because I was going to mention, I think one of the first things I've noticed as I've walked about 3/4 of a mile or so is how high these are. In the Volpe, they're quite a bit lower. My other pack, they're quite a bit lower. They're way down. The bottoms are down here. And so the water, you can't, unless you got a really super tall bottle, you can't really do that with the Volpe. Ooh, I'm out in the beautiful sunshine now. I've been walking in the bushes, and it was just a little bit chilly, but now it's nice. The sun is here. I'm in the wilderness, in the mountains, hiking, a little backpacking, testing the Gossamer Gear Fast Kumo. Did I already say that? I probably already said that about 100 times. Well, here we are at the junction. This is the junction to Garnet Peak, which would be right here. If I'm gonna go up there, Garnet Peak Trail goes up there. It's a half a mile up, half a mile down, and we got an hour before dusk, and I think I still got about 2.5 miles to hike. And so we're gonna do that tomorrow. I've been hiking for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is not very long. But when I first put this pack on, it was kind of stiff, didn't feel right, it felt weird. And so as you walk a ways, you start fiddling with the straps like I did, start adjusting things. I keep wanting to push it up higher in the back, and then tighten the straps right here that go under your arm. You know, kind of lift the pack up, get those snug, because you don't want it pulling backwards on you. It needs to be up as high as you can get it, you know, within comfort, because that's the beauty of it. It's not sitting down low on your waist. It's up higher on your back, so the load rides a little higher on your back instead of down, so you're not, you know, you're not pulling backwards. It's kind of up on top. So I'm kind of surprised with the Volpe. The pack sits quite a bit higher than my shoulders a little bit, but it's really only about halfway down my back. So the whole load rides a little bit higher. I'm not sure how they do that, but the whole load rides a little higher, and it's not kind of down on your butt, which makes it so you can wear your fanny pack on your fanny, or your bumster on your bum, where it's meant to be worn instead of on the front. I know we always wear them on the front so that we can access them and stuff, but if you don't really like wearing your fanny pack on the front, like I kind of, after a while it kind of starts bugging. And you can flip it around, you can spin it around with no problem at all, because you don't have a hip belt on this pack, and the pack rides high enough it's not even touching it. I'm getting really hungry. It's almost dinner time, but I thought I would, on my left, I don't know if I can't film this and get it out, but right there in the left water bottle pocket and the right, there's a little hole. And I've got a granola bar in there, and I'm gonna try and reach in there and get it out through the hole without too much difficulty. I gotta stop walking. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't have this little granola bar while I walk, because I need some hors d'oeuvres before I have some soup for dinner. I'm gonna shut up and walk eat my granola bar. I just finished my granola bar. Now I've got this trash. Granola bar trash. Now, I'm not gonna throw it on the ground, of course. I'm gonna find a place to stash it. And I remembered, as I was walking, oh yeah, there's this little, I gotta find the right hand to do this. There's this little, hold on, stash hole pocket right here. And you're supposed to stick your trash in there, like that. But however, if you have a water bottle in here, it's kind of pulling it open, like a full-size water bottle. It kind of pulls that open, and your trash is going to fall right out of there, I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to leave that in there. So I came up with a good use for this zipper pocket right here on the side. That's for whatever. I'm going to put, until I find some other place, I'm going to put my trash right in there and zip it up. There we go. You know, it won't fall out. I think there's some other pockets too, but I haven't quite located them yet. Because I remember in the commercial, the Gossamer Gear commercial, there was a whole bunch of pockets. Take a look at the fall colors on this tree. It's getting pretty. That's a nice little oak tree, I think. But I'm walking up the road here, and it's eerily quiet because it's a weekday. I can walk in the street. There's nobody around. But it's very quiet. This sign's letting me know the speed limit's 10 miles an hour. Shouldn't be a problem, as I'm on foot. My shoes are making that nobular sound on the pavement. You know? As I walk into the campground here in the wilderness. Oh, in the wilderness, I said it wrong. It is very peaceful and quiet. I just walked, according to the map, when you enter the campground, the walk-in sites are all the way in the back at the other side of the camp. So I walked all the way down this road, like literally like maybe like a half a mile. And I couldn't find anything that said walk-up sites or anything like that. So there's a campground host. I asked him, he goes, oh no, you got to go back to by the entrance to the Sunny Loop. And you can have any of those sites, or you can go to the Meadow Loop or the Shady Loop. And if there's a reserve sign on it, you can go ahead and camp there as long as the reserve sign is not for tonight. And I'm like, okay, I can walk all the way back. Oh, I'm kind of tired already. Sun's going down, it's getting cold here in the wilderness. And it's a very pretty walk. if I was just strolling. Maybe I should just stroll. Isn't this pretty? Maybe I should just be strolling. I'm kind of hurrying because I want to get set up before it's totally dark, but maybe I'll just stroll. It is really pretty. And it smells like fresh cut laundry and some other kind of pine scents, pines and oaks, things like that. All right, after walking all over the campground, I finally found a spot that'll do just fine, just nice. And you know what's fun about camping in a campground is, yeah, I got to pay some money, but there's a beautiful picnic table here. There's some nice flat camp spots. There's a bathroom right over there. I can use a sit-down toilet. I don't have to dig a hole. It's kind of nice to walk in to a campground. You got to pay for it, but it makes it kind of nice if you're just out relaxing. You're not trying to go for the distance. And we got a beautiful sunset. There it is. The sunset is within the trees there, behind the trees. It's real pretty looking. It's red. I don't know how well that comes out, but pretty. Let's set up the tent and make some dinner. You know what sucks about being in this really nice established campground? There is not a rock to be found to drive my stakes. You're supposed to bring a hammer in your car, I guess. So I got to find a rock. I'm trying to use my trekking pole and it's not working very good. I went, found a rock. It took a while, but I found a rock. Oh, yeah. All right, it's time to make some dinner. I'm very happy. It's not windy. It's not too terribly cold. It is a bit chilly. My legs are freezing because I haven't put my pants on yet. But I'm going to start the dinner. And while I'm sitting here, I might get cold, so. Maybe. There we go. All right, because I didn't plan well, and I didn't plan... Ooh, is it boiling already? Holy crap. It's almost boiling already. I didn't plan well. We got to have the chicken and dumplings from Mountain House that I bought at a really expensive store, like a fancy place. And don't forget to take this out. You always got to remember to take the packet out. But I got to dump water like already now. It's already starting to boil. Thing is so fast, the Jetboil stash. I like it very much. It is ready. Look at that steam coming off of there. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that in. Some idiot took the handle off their pot. That'd be me, thinking it was a good idea. Here we go. Seal it up. Seal it up. Chicken and dumplings. And I'm kind of a vegetarian, except for the occasional hot dog. It does say great taste guaranteed, so hey, I can't close it. Okay, I think it's closed. Yeah, pretty good. getting tired. It's only 7:30. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to go to the potty, and then I'm going to hit the sack. We'll see you in the morning. Morning's here. Morning's here. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Whoa, whoa, good morning. I slept terribly. Terrible sleeping in the wilderness. Well, good morning. I'm going to get up and pack everything up, and we're going to go out into the meadows. The beautiful meadows, have some coffee, have some breakfast. It's going to be fantastic. But first, we're going to get out of the campground because I didn't pay. But the place where you pay is really far away. So I didn't do that. So we're going to get up. We're going to make some, go out into the wilderness, pack it up. Go out into the wilderness in the meadows and make some coffee. Let's go. Okay, I'm up. And I'm outside. And it's cold. The sun is beautifully shining. This is a fantastic morning. I love it. It's beautiful here in the mountains in the morning. Let's clean up and go make some coffee. And now this morning, as I'm packing up my gear to get out of here, the wonderful natural forest sounds of a chainsaw doing forest maintenance off yonder distance, up over that yonder hill slope, and the smell, the beautiful smell of two-stroke engine exhaust below lofting through the trees has convinced me more so to get out of here and go eat some breakfast in the meadow. And you know what I like about kind of being, I guess I'm kind of ultralight, but I don't have a lot of stuff, especially if you're just doing it overnight. Of course, the only difference is I don't have a lot of food, but packing your stuff up is relatively easy. I'm taking my time. I got my stuff all strewn about on the table here, and I can just kind of pack it back up nice and easy. And since this is a new backpack for me, I'm fiddling around and rearranging some things. Let's see how that goes. Found a little shortcut through the bushes. We're going to go out into that meadow down there, make breakfast, have coffee. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's really late, but that's because I'm not in a hurry. We're just enjoying the nature. Okay, so because I'm testing a backpack right now, I have a few comments. I think that if this was going to be my go-to pack, I like how my other pack is taller and skinnier. This pack is shorter and stubbier. So when it's sitting there, it's deeper when it's stuffed full of junk. Just kind of maybe the way it's sewn, or could even be the way I loaded it up. I don't know. The other one my Volpe always seems taller. And this one seems stubbier. This one seems a little stubbier, but also it's shorter. And so my trekking poles stick up real high because I don't always hike with my trekking poles. Usually, if it's a long hike, like multiple days, I kind of tend to walk in the morning without them and then pick them up later. And when I kind of start to get tired or whatever, or if I'm going up a lot of hills, they stick up real high when they're strapped to the back of my backpack and they get caught on stuff. See them sticking up right there? It's not really that high, but I keep getting them caught on it when I go through where the branches are hanging low and stuff like that. I keep getting caught on stuff. So if I was gonna make this my go-to pack for all the time, I think I'd get some folding trekking poles, because I've had these trekking poles for like 15 years, really like a long time. I've had them for a very long time. So I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go out here and find a nice spot to sit and have coffee and breakfast. I just found a spot right here in this clearing. I can lay my mat down, sit down, get the coffee going. Let's sit down and enjoy this beautiful morning here in the meadow, here in the wilderness meadow. I'm having the vaquero scramble. It is the perfect combination of eggs, potatoes, peppers, and cheese. That's what we're gonna have for breakfast here in the wilderness. I don't know if that's what that's supposed to look like. Maybe. Like the scrambled eggs. Yeah. Let's see how it tastes. It's because it's really old. These things are supposed to last a long time. Yeah, best by 6/27, so it's not old. Ah, freshly brewed instant coffee. Uh-oh, there's little chunks of vaquero scramble in there from my spork, because I used my spork to stir it. And I'd like to tell you, if you're using this instant coffee, which I have no idea what it is, I forgot. I got it in a jar at the grocery store. A little goes a long way. That is a mighty stout cup of coffee, and with little chunks in it. Hot coffee. I'm hiking. I just went up a hill and I've crested the hill, and it's beautiful out here in the trees. I keep saying that because I can't stress it enough. And I know I'm talking about backpacks. This backpack I'm wearing. But you know what? Sometimes it really doesn't matter all that much what backpack you have. You just got to go out and use your stuff. Use your stuff. You've probably bought some things, and you have some stuff. Go out and use it. Experience is the best teacher. What I say about a backpacker, about whatever, is totally like what I think, and what works for me and my gear. I have my gear pretty much dialed in. I like what I have. Everything seems to work. My tent. I like my Gossamer Gear 1 tent. It's very well priced. It's very light. Everything. My quilt seems to do great even when it's really cold. It got down into the high 30s last night. I didn't even know. I was warm. In fact, I took my jacket off. But I have been in below freezing, where my water bottle's frozen, everything, of course, with my quilt, and I was okay. It was cold. I was very cold. So I have my quilt, and I have my other Sierra Designs Cloud 20 if it's going to be really cold. Hey, that's the sunshine. Hold on. If it's going to be really cold. But you just get your gear dialed in, the gear you like, and just keep playing with stuff. So hopefully all I'm doing here is giving you a little idea of what I'm finding out about this backpack, because I went online on YouTube to find videos about it, couldn't find anything. There was just a couple. And they were very well done, but sometimes you feel like there should be a whole bunch of videos so you can get a couple different opinions. And right now I'm going to say, as of right now, I've got about 7 miles to go to get back to my car, and a lot of daytime of beautiful mountains and scenery and enjoying the day. So it's not that big a deal, but I'm saying this is probably really good for running. It's designed mostly because of the shoulder straps, if you're going to really fast pack, like what it's called. In my other pack, my Volpe Fast Pack 30, it seems to be really great for backpacking. I really enjoy how it's set up and how it's made, but this one seems to be a little more geared toward the running style, which is what it's made for. Some reflection on the nature. I saw it's all night long. I heard acorns falling off the trees and hitting my tent, like dunk, dunk, and it was crazy. And then in the morning, this morning early, right as the sun was coming up, because I wasn't asleep, well, I was asleep a little bit, but right as the sun was coming up, I started hearing the knocking of the birds, collecting acorns and hiding them in the tree, and hammering them into the tree, the woodpeckers. It's a beautiful sound in the morning. There's a bird on this tree. He's a pretty little blue bird. See him? Oh, he's beautiful. Look at that. Something I wanted to show you too. Just a little, this is a plus, a bonus. The shoulder straps on this thing are hardy, nice and hardy, and they've got these giant holes in them. Can you see the hole through the mesh for breathing? But they're really thick and very comfortable straps. Something you don't see too often anymore. A good thing to note is, look, the water bottle pocket's really stretched out nice to fit. You know, when I first got it, they were super tight. But now I've got these bottles in here. What did I say these are? These are 23.7 fluid ounces, 1 pint. These are the pint jugs. But they stretched out kind of nice. And now the bottles fit in there pretty good. If I can show that to you. See that? And I found the secret whistle. It's right here. It was hidden. It was hidden inside here, and I found it. Oh, it does work. It does work. I whistled. Anyway, the pocket's stretched out real nicely. The bottles go in and out a lot better than they did at the beginning. But there's other pockets kind of hidden in here. But with these giant water bottles, you're not going to use... With these giant water bottles, you're not going to use any of those pockets. You can't even get your fingers in there, except the little zipper one for your trash. That worked pretty good. We are now over on the sunny side, the sunny, uncovered, no trees side of the hill, the side of the area, the hiking area, the whatever, I don't know, the wilderness, in the bushes. We're in the bushes now instead of the trees. That is Garnet Peak. Now, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Garnet? Let's see. Garnet or Garnet? But I've always wondered why it's called Garnet Peak. And I think garnet is green, right? Garnet means green, or it is a green shade. But I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to visualize this for you. There's a bunch of green streaks all over the rocks, and they're pretty large, like green. And I don't see anything like that else around on any of the other rocks or any of the areas. Just right there. And maybe some geologists people can tell me if that's what that is. If that's what that is on there, like some kind of calcium or mildew. I don't know. It's green though, and maybe that's why they call it Garnet Peak. I'm going up to the Garnet Peak, which I feel like I've been up here enough times I shouldn't really be huffing and puffing. But I guess I'm a little tired from lack of sleeping. But we're definitely going up. We're going up. You know how I know? Because we are. Baby steps. Baby steps up the mountain. Baby steps up the mountain. Baby steps over the rocks. Baby steps in the... Ooh, ow. Baby steps in the gravel. Baby steps up the hill. Catch my breath. Because I'm here. At the top. Almost. I've got this little rock scramble to go up right here. In order to get to the tippy top where the rocks are and the boulders and the views. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, there's some giant ravens up here. Holy smokes, they're huge. Let me see. See them up there? Guarding the peak. Let's see how close they're gonna let me get. Wow. Magnificent. What are you guys looking for? You looking for something to eat? Well, I'm coming. I'm coming up there, so you're probably going to want to fly away as I get closer. Hey, one left. And you're brave. Oh, there you go. And they left. We're here at the top of the Garnet Peak. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I almost ate it. Woo! I don't think you can get any higher than this vantage point right here. See, because I'm on the top here of these rocks, these jagged rocks, looking at the view. Ah! Nice. I'm gonna find a place to sit down, eat a sandwich, have some quiet time. You know? Whoa. When I do that, it's kind of creepy. Not creepy, but lose my balance. It's really far down right there. Whoa. Like Grand Canyon, kind of like. It looks fake. When you look out, you just kind of look out there, it looks fake, like it's not, it's a painting. Or you're seeing it on a screen or TV or something. Doesn't it? A few moments ago, as we got to the top, there was a raven sitting here, and he pooped right there. And I know that he pooped because I stuck my hand in it, and I got bird poop all over my hand. Very nasty. That was good. That was a good camping trip. Good backpacking trip. I hope you got a good idea of what the Fast Kumo is like. I would say if you're a Kumo lover, you like the Kumo, you'll like this too. It's the same volume, it's the same size, just fits and wears a little differently. I like it. Well, I'm pooped, and I'm tired, and my body kind of hurts, and I don't know why. It wasn't that long of a hike. I think it was about 16 miles altogether. So anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, if you didn't already see it, go back and watch the video of the load up when I'm loading this thing up. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. We'll do something different. We go back and forth. We might go to the zoo. We might go to Disneyland. We might, I don't know. Could be totally different. All right, see you later. Up.